Dallas, you look like you working. Barely. It's only been 3 days, but it's almost out. 15 minutes, this guy. It'd be nice if all you had was 15 minutes in it, but 5 days later, here it is. She's all out. No engine, no transmission. Tranny's right here on the ground making a mess. We got the engine partially disassembled. Washing some of the goodies. We're gonna reuse a lot of parts, just doing a re-ring job on the engine. Really just trying to reseal it, but I decided since I'm gonna go ahead and build the transmission, might as well build the engine. So take a look at this, cleaning up the head. Gasket was pretty nasty. And let's take a look at the block. So the block looked like it was cast iron until we threw it in the washer. Came out a bright aluminum color. I got the pistons in there, heating up. Gonna hone this block out and then hopefully start assembly tomorrow. Trying to get all this bench cleared, all this mess cleaned up. That way I can start to build the trans. But anyways, here we go. See if we can get this block cleaned up. Got to get the gasket material off of it. And gonna hone out these cylinders. So got it right now on the tear down bench, all nasty, but we're gonna throw it in the washer again after we hone it, so ain't too worried. But let's get this thing cleaned up. Oh yeah, got the bearings going in, royal purple, only the best for my Honda. Well, all right, so here's the engine. I got the bottom end installed, getting her done, and we had number 3. I tried to hone this thing out, clean it up as best as I could, gonna send it. Number 3 had a lot of carbon buildup, and as I was cleaning up the head, I found this guy. So focus in on that, let's see. Yeah, and you know, this thing had a rough idle, but as you would drive it, it ran good. I still got about 29 mpgs. So I've been running on one dead cylinder. Here's the head right here after I cleaned up most of it. The seat, it didn't beat it up too bad, so I'm gonna get a new valve and try to lap it. But yeah, been driving this thing just like that for the past going on 3 months. Had a big old chunk missing out of it. So I'm expecting to get at least, you know, 30, 35 miles a gallon. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get the transmission finished up, and then we will hopefully have parts ready for this engine. That way we can get the engine all finished up and assembled. So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna cut it off for today and continue on tomorrow. We'll see y'all guys later. Got the head on, ready to go. Well, we got the engine back together. Head is on somewhat. We got to torque down the head. I forgot the head bolt at the house. And we are waiting on a cam sprocket. So, my buddy pulled this thing out for me. He decided it'd be a good idea to just lift it out through the cam sprocket when he's pulling out the engine. So I'm waiting on that, and we're gonna go ahead and just drop her in. That cam sprocket is gonna be here in 2 days, but we're gonna go ahead and get it started, get this thing installed. I also have the trans finished and ready to go. Well, there she is in all her glory, installed. Trans is in, engine is in. Button up a few little things. I got this new nifty radiator that does not fit from eBay. I'm gonna have to do some trimming, cutting. I don't feel like sending it back, so I'm gonna make it work. And then the long tube header comes in tomorrow. We got a new timing sprocket on there, and just got to button up a few things. So hopefully this thing fires up. Possibly, maybe tomorrow, which is Thursday. I know I said I was gonna have this thing fired up by Friday at least. I know we're gonna have it fired up by Friday. But we got a little ahead of schedule. So there she is. Stay tuned. We're gonna get this thing fired up. Got the header in today. It is Thursday evening. Like I said, it just arrived. So there's I think it's a DNA brand header. Cost a little under 70 bucks shipped. I'm gonna go ahead and try to install this. This is the last piece of the puzzle for us to get this thing finished up and do a test fire. What? First startup, Honda gang. Oh man. Back on the streets. Y'all better watch out. Y'all don't want the smoke. Well, there we go. The Honda's back together. Stay tuned for the trans video on that one. We got a couple more projects going on. Have a turbo LS I built at the school. Also a van that we're going to be LS swapping. So stay tuned for that. Those are going to be coming up here pretty soon. See y'all guys on the next one. Like and subscribe.